These Netflix series didn't just top the charts, they set off massive trends worldwide with jaw-dropping view counts and hours watched. From supernatural thrills to gripping mysteries, here's top 10 most popular series on Netflix that broke the internet and why each one exploded in popularity. Let's get started. Fool Me Once.
Oh, you smell something too?
Among the shows released on Netflix in 2024, Fool Me Once had one of the highest completion rates, meaning many people who started it actually watched through to the end, and it's easy to see why. The story follows Maya Stern, a former military pilot trying to rebuild her life after her husband Joe is murdered, but everything changes when she checks her nanny cam and sees something impossible. Joe appearing on the footage.
I'll let Judith take care of everything.
Maybe they faked the autopsy report.
That single moment pulls viewers straight into a mystery filled with hidden family secrets, past crimes, and a powerful pharmaceutical empire that has more to hide than anyone expects. With new twists and emotional reveals, the series keeps you hooked from start to finish and leaves you wondering every moment what will happen next. The Night Agent, Season 1.
We're done.
Night Agent. Season 1 quickly became one of those shows people kept recommending to each other, and a big reason for that is how smoothly the story pulls you in. It starts with Peter Sutherland, a low-level FBI agent assigned to a quiet basement phone line meant only for emergencies. When the phone finally rings, Peter is thrown into a fast-moving conspiracy involving Rose Larkin, a tech entrepreneur whose family has been targeted because of their secret government ties.
If we're wrong about any of it,
from that point on, the two race through threats, political secrets, assassins, and a plot that reaches all the way to the top of the government. What made the show break the internet was how fast people responded to it. Season 1 earned over 168 million hours of viewing in just 4 days and crossed 600 million. Even though the second season was a bit let down, Season 1 is still worth watching. Bridgerton, Season 3.
Primary force that guides us along our paths.
Bridgerton. Season 3 arrived and instantly shattered expectations, becoming one of Netflix's biggest global hits of 2024. Over the full year, 2024, the Season 3 was viewed more than 21.42 billion minutes. That's a billion with B. But beyond the numbers, Season 3 won people over because of its story. This time, the focus is fully on Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington, giving fans the friends-to-lovers romance they've been waiting for.
Could you want?
Mother, do you believe the best foundation for love is friendship?
It is rare, but you must follow your heart.
Since the season was released in 2 parts, the build-up feels smooth and exciting. Starting from Penelope's silent crush to the moment Colin finally sees her in a new light. Their connection grows stronger with each episode, but so do the challenges, especially when Penelope's biggest secret threatens to pull them apart. The Queen's Gambit.
What it costs.
Now we are going to talk about a series that'll make you interested in chess, even if you've never touched a board before. The Queen's Gambit became a global sensation because it delivered a rare blend of powerful storytelling. The story begins with Anya Taylor as Beth Harmon, an orphaned girl who discovers her gift for chess in the basement of her orphanage. As she grows older, the series follows her rise from local tournaments to the intense world of international competition, all while battling addiction, loneliness, and the pressure of being a genius.
You're the best there is.
You've got your gift.
What truly broke the internet was how the show transformed a quiet, strategic game into something cinematic and deeply emotional. Its release sparked a worldwide chess boom. Sales of chessboards skyrocketed, online chess platforms hit record traffic, and the original book returned to bestseller list. The show's achievements didn't stop there. It won 11 Emmys, including the top prize for anthology series. In the end, The Queen's Gambit didn't just tell a great story, it made the world fall in love with chess again. Bridgerton, Season 1.
Nothing you cannot do.
Bridgerton Season 1 became a global sensation because it delivered romance and drama with stunning visuals in such a way that felt fresh and addictive. Within the first 28 days, the show was viewed by 82 million households. The story follows Daphne Bridgerton, the eldest daughter of the respected Bridgerton family, as she enters London's high society marriage season.
I'm incapable of making my own choices.
Everyone expects her to become the season's star, but things quickly shift when her reputation is challenged and her chances at a perfect match begin to fade. Just when everything seems uncertain, she crosses paths with Simon Bassett, the Duke of Hastings. They decide to form a clever partnership, a staged but beautiful romance that kept viewers hooked as each episode revealed new twists. Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Dahmer. The Jeffrey Dahmer story broke the internet because it wasn't just another true crime show. It was a shocking and deeply detailed look into one of America's most disturbing real cases. By week 2, the show had been viewed for nearly 300 million hours, making it the second most watched English-language series in a single week on Netflix, just behind Stranger Things Season 4. The story unfolds through Evan Peters' haunting performance, following Dahmer's life from his troubled childhood to the chilling chain of events that led to his murders. Each episode digs deeper into how he lured victims, how neighbors tried to sound the alarm, and how authorities ignored warning signs. The show also shifts focus toward the victims' families and the emotional devastation left behind, making the narrative feel even more powerful and heartbreaking. Wednesday, Season 2.
Secrets can have deadly consequences.
Number 4 on our list, it's Wednesday again, and this time it's Season 2. In just a few days, the first half of the season pulled in around 50 million views, proving that the world was more than ready to follow Wednesday's story again. And when Part 2 dropped a few weeks later, the reaction was even bigger, crossing 200 million hours watched within its first week. It felt like the entire internet turned its attention to Nevermore all over again. What made Season 2 stand out was the way it built on what fans already loved.
Wherever there's murder and mayhem, you will always find an Adams.
The story went deeper and darker, the Addams family appeared more often, and the season introduced new characters that grabbed attention right away. Lady Gaga surprised fans with her guest appearance as Rosalind Rotwood in Episode 6. Her cameo, along with her original song, The Dead Dance, created a massive trend that helped push Wednesday Season 2's viewership even higher during its second release wave. Stranger Things 4. Stranger Things. Season 4 arrived like a global shockwave, instantly pulling fans back into Hawkins with its darkest and most ambitious chapter yet. Within its premiere weekend alone, it shattered Netflix records with 286 million hours viewed, becoming the platform's biggest opening ever. Season 4 introduces Vecna as the origin behind many of the supernatural events threatening Hawkins, and unlike previous seasons that were mostly centered in the town, this chapter expands the story across multiple locations, including Hawkins, California, and even a Russian prison, raising the stakes and tension for viewers.
Maybe I could still help, even if it's the last thing I do.
One of the biggest cultural ripples came from the use of Kate Bush's 1985 song Running Up That Hill, featured in a powerful emotional scene with Max Mayfield as she fights against Vecna's influence. The nearly 4 decades old track suddenly skyrocketed in global streams, reaching a new generation and climbing the charts. Now in 2025, Volume 1 of the 5th and final season of Stranger Things crashed Netflix servers upon release, and its initial watch time is yet to be calculated. Adolescence limited series. Netflix's early 2025 hit Adolescence exploded in popularity right after its release, drawing over 96 million views in only 3 weeks. Its impact was so significant that the UK government wants it shown in schools for free. This 4-part British drama blends a gripping crime story with a sharp look at youth, violence, and the online world shaping today's teens. Stephen Graham delivers a standout performance as Eddie, a working-class father watching his life fall apart after his 13-year-old son, Yaimi, is arrested for murdering a classmate. Directed by Philip Barantini and written by Jack Thorne, the series takes a daring approach. Every episode is shot in one continuous take. The cast spent weeks rehearsing, and they only filmed 2 full takes a day, which gives the show a raw and urgent feel. There's even a striking scene that uses drones to capture a seamless overhead view of a crime scene. Produced by Brad Pitt's Plan B. Wednesday Season 1. Starting our list with Wednesday Season 1, upon release, Wednesday was watched roughly 340 million hours in its first week, making it the most watched English-language series in a single week on Netflix at the time. The story follows Wednesday as she's sent to Nevermore Academy, a school filled with outcasts and secrets. What begins as a simple attempt to survive high school turns into a full-blown investigation involving monsters and a decades-old conspiracy tied to her own family. Jenna Ortega's performance became an instant cultural moment, and her now iconic dance scene took over TikTok, sparking millions of recreations and launching older songs back onto global charts. From fashion trends to viral memes to non-stop online theories about the mystery, Wednesday Season 1 became more than a show. It became an internet phenomenon that reshaped pop culture almost overnight. So that was all about the top 10 most popular series on Netflix that broke the internet. Which one did you find interesting? Let us know in the comment section below, and stay tuned for more videos like this.